Today we're gonna make baked feta soup. To get started on making our baked feta soup, we're gonna start with feta. So we have 8 ounces of a block of feta. We're gonna put olive oil on top, about a tablespoon. We're gonna do salt, pepper, and oregano. Feta already has a lot of salt, so I'm not gonna do too much. About a 1/4 teaspoon of each, salt and pepper, and then a teaspoon of oregano. And we're gonna bake this in the oven, 400 degrees. I've sliced up some bread from baguette so that we could serve this with our soup, so I'm gonna toast this in the oven as well. So now while our feta's cooking, we're gonna get all the other ingredients ready. So we need 1 medium-sized onion. This is a giant, so I'm only gonna use half. So we're gonna chop this onion. So after we chop this onion, we're gonna put this on the side. And next we're gonna take 2 cloves of garlic, chop that up. Our garlic right here, so that's ready to go. And then all our other ingredients, we're gonna now go to the stove so we can cook that up. So we're gonna use a nice sized pot here to make our soup. I'm using a Le Creuset because that way I can use this to serve the soup as well, but you can use any pot. So we're gonna do olive oil. Now we're gonna cook our onion, saute our onion till it's translucent. So now that we've cooked our onions, we're gonna stir in our garlic. Cook this for about 1 to 2 minutes. Next, we're gonna take a can of diced tomatoes, juices and everything. Add that in. And next, we're gonna add chicken broth. 4 cups of chicken broth. We're gonna stir this and we're gonna bring this to a simmer while we're waiting for our feta to finish cooking. Then we're gonna add that to our soup. So we've taken our feta out of the oven. It was about 25 minutes and I have our soup simmering. So now I'm gonna transfer all of this feta into this soup. We wanna scrape everything. All the olive oil, all the melted cheese. Okay. So we've added all of that to our soup. And now we're gonna use a handheld blender, blend the entire soup to make it nice and creamy. So now that we've blended the entire soup, we're gonna stir in 1 cup of heavy cream. Stir this in. Looks delicious. And now we're gonna just season it with a little salt and pepper to taste. And you can add some red pepper flakes. I'm gonna add that because my kids love spice. So we're gonna add a little bit of red pepper, a little pepper, and a little salt. I'm gonna stir this. And the soup looks ready. So I have our soup, finished soup here. And I'm just gonna ladle it. I have our toasted bread. Look at this, beautiful. So we're gonna garnish with a little parsley and a toasted bread point here. And this soup is ready. For the full recipe, visit nikkigleckis.com. And don't forget, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and check out my Amazon store where you can purchase some of my favorite products.